Yes, good morning, students. Welcome to Mahila Samaja online classes. So, dear ninth standard students, in last classes, we have to be completed the plant tissues. So, we know that the definition of tissues and the importance of the tissue level organization in multicellular organisms in plant tissues, types of plant tissues, their location, their structure and their functions already completed. Now we will move on to one more kind of tissues. They are the animal tissues. Even the animal tissues are differ one to another because the animals are more complex than the plants. Therefore, the animal tissues are also differ to one by other. Now, let me see the classification of tissues, animal tissues. Again, here the animal tissues are classified based on their structure, location, and function. Mainly, the animal tissues are classified into four kinds. The four types of animal tissues are epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. Nerve tissue or nervous tissue. These four different kinds of animal tissues are lead to form specific organs. For example, a mouth, a stomach or esophagus, lungs, heart, limbs, all are made up of different kind of animal tissues. They will not made by only one kind of animal tissue. Here, for an example, let me take one example, the heart. Here the heart is made up of muscular tissues, epithelial tissue and they are connected by the nervous tissues with connective tissue also. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಹೋಳಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈದಾ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಕು, ಬೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಬೇಕು, ತೊಗರಿ ಬೇಳೆನೂ ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬೇಕೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. They will not made by only one kind of tissues. Okay? Here the animal tissues are four types: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue or nerve tissue. Epithelial tissue is the animal tissue which protects the animal body. It protects and covers the animal body. We know that all the parts of human body or an animal body externally covered by skin. Generally, the skin is made up of epithelial tissue. Not only the skin, in the human body, the internal organs, digestive tract, respiratory tract, circulatory tract, excretory tract, reproductive organs, all are made up of different kind of tissues. As usual, they are also made up of the epithelial tissue. Connective tissue, the name itself says, it is also an animal tissue. It connects the other tissues of the body. It connects the epithelial tissue. This connective tissue, it also connects the muscles. It also connects the nerves. The connective tissues are also four kinds. That will be discussed later on stage. The one more animal tissue is muscular tissue. Is nothing but muscles. The muscles of our limbs. Limbs are nothing but hands and legs. The animal tissue which respond to the movement of the body. Movement ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂನೇ muscular tissue. Nerve tissue is nothing but the tissue which is respond to the stimulus of the environment. Sense brain, spinal cord, all are made up of nervous tissue. Let me see one by one. So the general classification of animal tissues are four kinds of animal tissues and subtypes of each kind of animal tissue that will be seen in next definition. So the first one is epithelial tissue. We know that epithelial tissue is nothing but it is an animal tissue. It covers all the parts of the body. Not only cover, it protects the parts of the body. Then it is said to be a epithelial tissue. Once again, epithelial tissue is the animal tissue. It is a covering tissue or the protective tissue. It covers the parts of animal body. This epithelial tissue are widespread throughout the body. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಯ ಯಾವ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿ epithelial tissue ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Generally skin. They form the covering of all the body surfaces. Line body cavities. What does mean line body cavities? Stomach, the inner layer. ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ರೂಮ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಹಾಲ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಒಳಗೋಡೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಔಟರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಟ್, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೊಮಕ್, ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೈನು ಎಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ. The inner line cavity of the organs are made up of the epithelial tissues and hollow organs. Organs ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಲೈನಿಂಗ್, ಔಟರ್ ಲೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ epithelial tissue ಇಂದ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And it is also a part of major tissue in glands. Glands are nothing but they are specialized to produce the secretion. Salivary glands, mouth ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Thyroid gland is found in the neck region. Pituitary gland, it is found in the brain. Like that, they are specialized to produce the secretion. These glands are also part of epithelial tissue. In general, the epithelial tissue has variety of functions. ఒకటి కాదు, రెండు కాదు, మూడు కాదు, నాలుగు కాదు, varieties of functions are to be performed by the epithelial tissue, including epithelial tissue protect the organs, protect the human body or animal body both externally and internally. They are specialized to produce the secretion. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, glands are specialized to produce the secretion. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ 10th ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ. One more, it is also meant for the absorption, ಹೀರುವಿಕೆ. In the digestive system ನಲ್ಲಿ absorption ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. It is a stage of nutrition. ಆ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ್ಲಿ, ಅದರ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ನಾಗ್ಲಿ, ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಸೆಕ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಆಗ್ಲಿ, ಎನ್ಸೈಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಗ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಿಂದ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಂದ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೇಷನ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಲೈಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್. The life process takes place where the waste substances are to be eliminated from the body. The waste substances like the nitrogenous substances, urea in the form of urine. ಆ ಯೂರಿನ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ the epithelial tissue is help to the kidneys, and it also respond to the filtration. Blood in the urine filter ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Diffusion, that we know that the movement of the molecules from the region of higher concentration towards the region of lower concentration within the cell or from cell to the other cell. And sensory reception, receptor cell. Sensory receptors, what are sensory receptors? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin itself is a receptor. ಇವೆಲ್ಲವುಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಟು ದ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ secretion, absorption, excretion, filtration and diffusion and sensory reception. Reception means the organs which receives the stimulus. ಅದೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ. In general, the animal tissue which protect or cover the body is called the epithelial tissue, and we will also know that the general function of the epithelial tissue. Now we will go for the types of epithelial tissues. Each kind of animal tissues has their own types. As usual, the epithelial tissue are also generally classified into two types. They are simple epithelium tissue, epithelial or epithelium, whatever it may be. The simple epithelial tissue are and one more is stratified epithelial tissue. Then what is the difference between the simple epithelial and stratified epithelial? ನೀವು ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಖಾಲಿ ದೋಸೆ, ಮಸಾಲ ದೋಸೆ. ಏನು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದೋಸೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ದೋಸೆ ಹಿಟ್ಟಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಸಾಲ ದೋಸೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಲ್ಯಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೀಲಿಯಂ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ದ ಎಪಿಥೀಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಕಂಟೈನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೀಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ. ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, ಒಂದೇ ಲೇಯರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Then it is said to be simple epithelial tissue. And stratified epithelial tissue is nothing but if the epithelial tissue contains more than one layer of cells, one kind of cells ಅಲ್ಲ, more than one layer of cells. ಒಂದು ಲೇಯರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾ? ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡಿಫರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಗಮನಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಜನರಲಿ ದ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ ಟೂ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಕಂಟೈನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಕಂಟೈನ್ more than one layer of cells. Yes, students, carefully you go for to observe the diagrams what you have to be seeing. The simple is said to be the simple epithelial tissue and stratified is nothing but stratified epithelial tissue. Here again, the simple epithelial tissue are three types. The stratified epithelial tissues are also three types, generally three types. The simple epithelial tissues are squamous epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, and columnar simple epithelial tissue. Come to the stratified epithelial tissue. Stratified epithelial tissues are also generally classified into three types. Squamous stratified epithelial tissue, cuboidal stratified epithelial tissue, and stratified columnar epithelial tissue. Sir, stratified squamous anta helbeka, squamous stratified anta helbeka. So whatever you feel. So what if anyone, so that is easy for you, ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಈಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ತರ ಕರೀಬಹುದು. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಮಸ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಅಂತಲಾದ್ರೂ ಕರೀಬಹುದು, ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಮಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅಂತಲಾದ್ರೂ ಕರೀಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಮಸ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್, stratified squamous epithelium. Observe the diagram. The simple squamous epithelium contains single layer of cells. Stratified squamous epithelium contains more than one layer of the cells. Generally, the simple cuboidal epithelium contains one layer of cells. The stratified cuboidal epithelium contains more than one layer of cells. Similarly, the columnar epithelial tissue also. Sir, here one more is there, no sir? Pseudo-stratified. So then what does mean, sir? That will be discussed later on. Okay? Generally, the epithelium tissue contains simple and stratified. Simple contains single layer of cells. Stratified contains more than one layer of cells. Both types are having the squamous epithelium, cuboidal, columnar. On what basis they have to be classified into three types? Based on the shape of the cells. Based on the shape. Let me see the squamous epithelial tissue. The first one is squamous epithelial tissue. That one is simple squamous epithelial tissue. Okay. If the epithelial tissue contains single layer of flat shaped cells. So observe the cells. These cells are have flat shape. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಚಾಪೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಶೇಪ್ಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ then it is said to be squamous epithelial tissue. If the epithelial tissue contains single layer of flat-shaped cell, then it is known as simple squamous epithelial tissue. Usually, they are found in the lining of the mouth, ಬಾಯಿಯ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲೇಯರ್. ನೀವು ಬಾಯಿ ಎರಡು ಬಾಯಿನ ಅಗಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲೇಯರ್ ಗಮನಿಸ್ತಿರಲ್ವಾ, ಲೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವೆಸಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಕ್ತನಾಳಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಲಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ವಿಯೋಲೈ, ಲಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮೇನ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಬಂದು ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಬಂದು ಟ್ರೇಕಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಎರಡು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ರಾಂಕೈ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈಚ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಕೈ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಸಬ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಂಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್. ಆ ಬ್ರಾಂಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ವಿಯೋಲೈ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಏರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್, ಏರ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್, ಗಾಳಿಯ ಚೀಲೆಗಳು. ಯು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ 8th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಟರಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗಮನಿಸಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಏರ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಮಸ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ಕಿಡ್ನಿ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್, ಕಿಡ್ನೀಸ್ ಇಂದ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಗಳು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಈ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. These epithelial tissue regulate the exchange of the material between the body and the external environment. This epithelial tissue regulate, for example, kidney, regulate the exchange of the materials between the body and the external environment. ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಡದೇ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Now we'll go for the stratified squamous epithelial tissue. Of course, so you observe the diagram, both the cell shapes are same, but it contains more than one layer. If the epithelial tissue contains more than one layer of flat-shaped cells, then it is said to be stratified squamous epithelial tissue. Stratified squamous epithelial tissue. Flat-shaped cells idre squamous, single layer idre simple squamous, multi-layer idre stratified squamous. The cells of these tissues are arranged in many layers to prevent the wear and the tear. ಏನು wear and the tear ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏಜಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾಶವಾದ, ಇವನ್ ಗಾಯ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಗಾಯ ಆದ್ರೆ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Externally, this tissue covers the body, mainly the skin protect the surface of the body. The skin is made up of stratified squamous epithelial tissue. Now we'll go for one more kind of the epithelial tissue, that is columnar epithelial tissue. Columnar epithelial tissue. It is also simple epithelial tissue. It also contains single layer of cells, but in squamous epithelial, flat-shaped cells are present. In columnar epithelial, elongated shaped cells are present. Based on the shape of the cells, the epithelial tissues are classified into squamous, columnar, and cuboidal. If the simple epithelium tissue, if the simple epithelium tissue contains single layer of elongated, ಉದ್ದವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ elongated shaped cell is known as simple columnar epithelial tissue. This kind of columnar epithelial tissue is usually found in the organs of digestive tract, mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, and even to the large intestine. The ciliated types are found within the bronchioles. ನಾನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, lungs ಅಲ್ಲಿ trachea divided into two branches known as the bronchi, bronchi divided into many branches known as the bronchioles. Bronchioles end with the air sac-like structures called the alveoli. ಆ alveoli ನಲ್ಲಿ squamous epithelial tissue ಇದೆ, bronchioles ನಲ್ಲಿ columnar epithelial tissue ಇದೆ. Both are in respiratory tract and even in the oviduct of the female reproductive tract. ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಓವರೀಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಓವಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅದು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯೂಬು. ದಟ್ ಓವಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು columnar epithelial tissue, the ciliated types. What that means ciliated andre? If the epithelium tissue bears the especially columnar epithelial tissue and cuboidal epithelial tissue, not in squamous epithelial tissue. The ciliated types are not found in the squamous epithelial tissue. They are found only in the columnar and cuboidal epithelial tissue. ನೋಡಿ ಔಟ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಔಟ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್, ಏರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸೀಲಿಯಾ. ಸೀಲಿಯೇಟರಿ ಕಾಲಮ್ನಾರ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ ದ ಕಾಲಮ್ನಾರ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಬಿಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಂದಿರುವ, ಅದು ಏನನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರುವುದು, ಸೀಲಿಯನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ರೆ then it is said to be ciliated columnar epithelial tissue that help to the movement of the material. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಗ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ಡ್ ಎಗ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ciliated columnar epithelial tissue. If the columnar epithelial tissue contains more than one layer of elongated cells, then it is said to be stratified columnar epithelial tissue. Generally, the ciliated columnar epithelial tissue help to the movement of the materials. That help for absorption, secretion, excretion, etc. Now we will move one more time. Again we will come here, the stratified columnar epithelial tissue. So usually the stratified columnar epithelial tissue, we know that if the columnar epithelial tissue contains more than one layer of cells, then it is said to be the stratified columnar epithelial tissue, usually found in the conjunctiva of the eye. Structure of the eye ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಐರಿಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಸ್ಕ್ಲೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಜಂಕ್ಟೈವ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ವೈಟ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಟ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಯೂಶಲಿ ದೇ ಸೆಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಕಂಜಂಕ್ಟೈವಾ ಇನ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾರಿಂಕ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯಾರಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಗಂಟಲಿನ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಏನಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗುದದ್ವಾರದ ಹತ್ರ, ಯುಟರಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಯುರೇಥ್ರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗಂಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯುರಿನರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಡರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್, ವಸಕ್ಟಮಿ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ. ವ್ಯಾಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್. ಮೇಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಇಂದ ಸೆಮೆನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಮೆನ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನ ವಾಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಂಡೊಯ್ಯುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ contain stratified columnar epithelial tissue. Once again, if the columnar epithelial tissue contains more than one layer of elongated shaped cells, then it is said to be the stratified columnar epithelial tissue found in the conjunctiva of the eye, found in the parts of the pharynx, it is found in the anus and the uterus only in female, and the male urethra, ventrally, and was different. Only that can be seen in boys. That means men's. This kind of epithelial tissue help to absorb and secretion the material. Semen is secreted from the testes. Urine is formed from the kidneys. Again, the secretion, absorption, all are done by the columnar epithelial tissue. I already said that the ciliated columnar epithelial tissue is nothing but if the columnar epithelial tissue bears ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ear like structures ನೋಡಿ, they are said to be the ciliatory columnar epithelial tissue. They are help to the movement of the materials and mucus forward to clear it. One by one materials na ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Yes. Now we will go for the cuboidal epithelial tissue. Cuboidal epithelial tissue is nothing but, in this figure we are already able to recognize the simple cuboidal epithelial tissue, at the same time stratified cuboidal epithelial tissue also. The simple cuboidal epithelium tissue, before going to further one, cuboidal epithelial tissue is nothing but if the epithelial tissue contains cube-shaped cells, flat-shaped cells, squamous epithelial tissue. Elongated shaped cells, columnar epithelial tissue. Cube shaped cells, nothing but cube. Geometry cube shape. Observe the diagram. You are recognize the cubes. They are the cells. If the epithelium tissue contains cube shaped cells, then it is said to be cuboidal epithelial tissue. If the cuboidal epithelium tissue contains single layer of cube shaped cell, then it is said to be simple cuboidal epithelial tissue. If the cuboidal epithelial tissue contains more than one layer of cube shaped cell, then it is called a stratified cuboidal epithelium tissue. These cuboidal cells are larger in size. They have nuclei in their center. ನೋಡಿ ಕೆಂಪದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಡಾಟ್ಸ್ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ. All they are said with the nucleus. Nucleus are the prominent structure of the cells. ಯಾವುದೇ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಾಗಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay. Now come to the simple cuboidal epithelial tissue. These are found on the surface of the ovaries. Ovaries are the female reproductive organs. The lining of the nephrons. Nephrons are the cells of kidney. Nephrons are the cells of kidney. Our cell inner lining of the nephrons. The wall of the renal tubules. The wall of the renal tubules. Renal tubules are related to the kidneys. Renal tubules and parts of the eye and thyroid. Eye ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ಕೆಲವು ಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ thyroid gland. It is specialized to produce the hormone named thyroxine. Thyroxine is said to be a personality hormone. The details are to be seen in 10th standard classes. Okay, once again, here the simple cuboidal epithelial tissues are found on the surface of the ovaries in females, the lining of the nephrons both in females and males, the wall of the renal tubules both in males and females, the parts of the eye and thyroid both in males and females. On those surfaces, the cells are perform secretion and absorption. ಸೆಕ್ರೀಷನ್ ಅಂಟು ಪದಾರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Now we will move on to the stratified cuboidal epithelial tissue. We know that if the cuboidal epithelial tissue contains more than one layer of cube-shaped cell, then it is said to be stratified epithelial tissue. This cuboidal epithelial tissue, that means the stratified cuboidal epithelial tissues are ಸೀನ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ವೆಟ್ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಏನು ಸ್ವೆಟ್, ಆ ಸ್ವೆಟ್ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಮೆಮರಿ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್, ಮೆಮರಿ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದೇ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದೇರ್ ಯಂಗ್ ಒನ್ಸ್, ಮಗು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಲು ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಷನ್, ಹಾಲು ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Subcuminal glands and salivary glands. Salivary glands mouth allide. They protect the areas such as the ducts of sweat glands. Sweat glands iro kade protect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, memory glands na protect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, salivary glands na protect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. They are specialized to produce the secretion. They are specialized to produce the secretion. So, in this class, we have to be clear out with epithelium tissue. What is epithelium tissue? Before going to that one, name the kinds of animal tissues. What is epithelial tissue? Write the general functions of epithelial tissue. Write the classification of simple epithelium. Write the types of epithelium and columnar epithelium tissue. Simple epithelium tissue types, their location, their structure, their function. Stratified epithelial tissue, in that the squamous stratified epithelium tissue, columnar stratified epithelium tissue and cuboidal stratified epithelium tissue. Their location, structure and function. That will all completed. In next class, we will go for one more kind of the animal tissues. Until that, so take the rest. Okay, thank you one and all.